makes the save, gets the cover, keeping things under control. Swedes, 2 shots to go early. We're 2.5 minutes in. And the face-off controlled by the Canadians. They play to Aitchison. Slowly up ice. He goes vertical. Pass is tipped over to Parasak. Parasak trailing as the puck carrier Josephson swings around. A little bit of a guitar solo before he feeds Aitchison. That one hits into the corner, takes a funny bounce, comes out into the slot area, and the Swedes somehow miss it. Over on the boards, Ritchie pokes it down into the corner. And now on the counterattack, Swedes working their way out through Lundberg. 2 passes later, over for Zetterberg. Frey plays Johansson. He gains the red line, gets around the defender as he enters, takes a shot. This one hits glass. I believe Gardner got a piece of it, probably hit him in the shoulder. We worked through this first period and then at first intermission. This is a Team Canada looking for answers. They have not had a good showing so far. And some of the top name players are not dressed today. I even heard that they may have left the Twin Cities and gone home. So this is a real opportunity for the balance of the Canadian roster to show that they have those intangibles. They can provide the grit. They can do the things that are needed in team hockey. And that'll be a recurring theme as you and I work this game. And then again tomorrow, we've got the Scandinavians at 1 o'clock. Whether it's Women's Olympic or the World Junior or feeding the NHL with tons of great players with far fewer players to work with. They've really done a great job developing the resources they have. We've crossed over the midpoint of the opening period. Canada on the attack, trying to force a turnover. Sweden trying to break out. They play it to Johansson, buying some time. He hits Frey, and now a stretch pass up to the far blue line. Short pass in the neutral zone to Lindberg, but Ivar Stenberg and Victor Johansson. There's a shot off the pass, Stenberg. That hits glass. Knocked down at the blue line. Good coordination from Johansson. He goes back to Stenberg. Out top, Johansson fakes the shot, makes the pass. He gets it on the return. Working an umbrella right now, and they reverse course, playing over to the far side. Viggo Bjork down behind the goal. They try to pass back to Bjork, but getting in the way, a nice position defensively, is Ben Danford. 30 seconds have rolled off the penalty clock. Sweden has been able to hold the zone until now. This is a free clear for the Canadians. Doesn't really matter when Canada gets it. It's going to make it a 1-goal game, but if they don't get it, then it's a 3-goal hole. And at the higher levels, it's really hard to get enough momentum to come back from that far down. Beautiful goal for Cole Reshny. So the assists on this one go to Kindle and Boisvert. Kindle and Boisvert assisting on the Reshny goal.
But quite an individual effort, I would say. Not in a selfish way. I'm just saying he deserves the credit for most of the goal.
Absolutely. What a game. Yeah, and then
most of the credit for the goal.
Yeah, and then conversely, you had the... Oh, that one hit a skate. Almost a goal there for Vigo. Right in the slot. And Cam was... small elbow pad and a big glove, and then your son going up where it's a big elbow pad and a small glove. So just interesting. Sliding one just over the pad inside the post, assisted on the goal by Kindle and Boisvert. Play resumes. The Swedes working their way out of their own end, and I think one of the things that's underrated in youth hockey, and you just see such an attention to it when you get to college and beyond, is getting up ice when you're on the power play. If you can't find a way to get in the zone, you can end up killing your own penalty just trying to get up ice and gain possession in the attacking third.
Sweden's group looks awfully smart and smooth on zone entries. They work it into the zone with control nicely.
Zetterberg, Fernstrom. Pass out for Frey. Little saucer pass. That one settles onto the stick. Right-hand side for Danielson. So we did see that the 2 triggermen are both right-handed shots as well as Zetterberg. So on a team with no... Canada got that goal about 3 minutes to go, I think, in the first.
You like wonder 3:04, 3:05.
Yeah, you wonder if that might be a catalyst for them to kind of start playing better. And now the Swedes have opened up a big lead.
Well, they've got a strong lineup, strong group of players, and they're executing.
Danielson from Jack Berglund. Jack Berglund with that pass and good identification, finding the open man and pushing it ahead. There's a shot. Oh, just missing near side high. Parasock. Good look there in the slot area. Stenberg, puck bounces back to him off of Parasock. Tries to go between the wickets. Now he chases it down over on the sideboard. Swedes are swarming. 14:30 to go here in period 2. Parasock for the Canadians gains the red line. A little chip and chase. Gains the blue, top of the circle. Drop pass. Baking on the zone entry is Johansson. What an art! And the Swedes take a 5. Yeah, it was Gardner that started the game, and Canada came to town with 4 goaltenders. You wonder.
Well, they had 2 teams, right?
They brought
the U.S. and Canada brought enough for 2.
Yep, and you just wonder. 2 of the goaltenders I was told have left, and the ones remaining are Ravensburger and Gardner. And you wonder at what point, maybe the plan was to switch at midpoint. We're coming up on the game's midpoint. Or do they just leave him in there? And, that's going to rattle someone's confidence if they have to face this Swedish onslaught. The 3 Crowns are in fuego here at Ritter Arena. They have just been sensational today and really all week. Zone entry for the Canadians, short-lived. Puck turns over and headed up the other way. Viggo Bjork. If you let somebody play left-handed, they just put their arm against the wall. So it's kind of that, what you said, let's make it tough for them to break out by dumping the puck into the one side.
Got it.
Highlight's always the tough side. So a little trivia, non-hockey related for our viewers out there. Salim Wallenius, 4 minutes to go. Second period, hits a skate out to Boumediene. Makes the pass. The Swedes, no let up. They are just relentless. And just looks like a team, Tom, having a lot of fun and peak performance. A lot of athletes say when they're doing their best is when they're having a lot of fun. The 2 go hand in hand. And this is a team right now that's just playing with a lot of joy and passion.
Oh, yeah. When you're having success and playing well, it's fun.
Boumediene shovels it down into the corner. Puck picked up by Danielson. There's a shot. Oh, it's Danielson. Miyagi. Where's Miyagi? And the puck play over the sidewall. Pedersen. There's a Karate Kid reference for our younger viewers. They may not catch
Older
it.
viewers.
People our age catch it. I'm just saying for our younger viewers, I got to explain.
Oh, you got to explain it to them.
Yeah, I like the Chuck Woolery and the sideboards 2 and 2. Richie. And the puck gets away from him. Up ice. Coming out of the crowd is Ekberg. All by himself. Leaves it for Berglund, who came into frame. And what a nice play by Pedersen to get a great shot on goal. Gardner with the back. Salim Wallenius and Bernstrom. What an opportunity. This is a Swedish team that's really gotten a lot out of the visit. This is their 4th game, and with a big lead in the 3rd, it almost looks, the different names makes me think they're going to start out with some power play time for PP2 in coach speak, or that second power play unit. So this has just been a great visit for the 3 Crowns. Played out top for Salim Wallenius. Shot. That one's a one-timer from Bernstrom. Puck comes back to him. Player headed off. Replaced by number 10. We don't have him in the book. And now out top for Salim Wallenius. Danielson plays it back behind the goal. Salim Wallenius back to Danielson. Now down to the goal line on the flank. They find the open man. Trigger man. Going to London for the World Junior. Was there meet in the U.S. to practice for a couple days, or did you just go there early and start practicing there?
We went there early and practiced there. I think we might have went to Lake Placid for a couple days. It was in Hamilton, Ontario.
Okay.
Was where the main games were. And I'll tell you, we beat Sweden for the bronze. Not bad. I think it was the first medal that the U.S. had won since 1980.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
So, yeah, we're pretty proud of that one.
As you should be.
We had some good players, Brian Leach and Craig Janney and Scott Young and Paul Ranheim. our goalie was Mike Richter. Was it Mike? I think it was.
Very nice. Today with Boisvert, Reshny, and Hage. And,
those are three good players.
They've looked pretty good. Yeah,
Yep.
they're showing they're deserving of that first-round pick. Puck picked up by Ekberg. Into the slot. Fry! Oh, my gosh, what a shot. That was a good look, but it got knocked down in traffic before it reached the goaltender. Tom Chorsky pointing out something. Go ahead.
Well, that shot just went into his glove, and he's a right-handed catcher, trapper. So maybe the shooter hadn't noticed that and thought he was going blocker side, and he was denied by the trapper.
I talk about that all the time with Cam Hendrickson, who's one of the American goalies here, and then another goalie that you know very well, state champion for Edina High, Joey Bertram. Those two played in a state final for high school. Both goalies with what in skateboarding or snowboarding they would call goofy, where it's backward, and they catch with the right.